10 greatest metal albums of all time. From Birmingham garages to sold-out stadiums, heavy metal transformed rock music forever. Millions of albums sold, countless bands inspired. The genre conquered the world. These are the 10 greatest metal albums of all time. Number 10, Metallica, Master of Puppets. Released March 3, 1986, this thrash masterpiece became the first metal album added to the Library of Congress National Recording Registry. The third studio album from the Bay Area legends sold over 6 million copies in the United States alone. Tracks like Battery, Welcome Home, Sanitarium, and the 8-minute title track showcased technical precision that influenced generations of guitarists. Producer Flemming Rasmussen captured the perfect balance of aggression and melody at Sweet Silence Studios in Denmark. The album represented Cliff Burton's final studio recording before his tragic death in September 1986. Critics and fans consistently rank it among the greatest metal albums ever recorded. Metallica toured relentlessly behind it, opening for Ozzy Osbourne before headlining their own arena shows. The album's influence on Megadeth, Slayer, and countless thrash bands remains undeniable. Master of Puppets defined what thrash metal could achieve. Number 9, Black Sabbath, Paranoid. The Birmingham Quartet's second album reached number 1 in the UK within weeks of its September 1970 release. Containing War Pigs, Iron Man, and the title track, Paranoid sold over 4 million copies in the United States. Tony Iommi's down-tuned riffs created a blueprint that every metal band since has followed. Recorded in just 5 days at Regent Sound Studios, the album cost less than £2,000 to make. Ozzy Osbourne's haunting vocals and Geezer Butler's socially conscious lyrics addressed war, mental illness, and drug addiction. The title track, written in 20 minutes to fill album time, became their biggest hit, reaching number 4 on the UK singles chart. Rolling Stone later ranked it among the 500 greatest albums of all time. Paranoid established Black Sabbath as the godfathers of heavy metal and influenced everyone from Metallica to Pantera. Number 8, Iron Maiden, The Number of the Beast. Bruce Dickinson's debut as frontman transformed Iron Maiden into heavy metal's biggest band. Released March 22, 1982, the album shot straight to number 1 in the UK. Run to the Hills became their first top 10 single, while Hallowed Be Thy Name remains one of metal's most revered songs. Producer Martin Birch captured the twin guitar harmonies of Dave Murray and Adrian Smith with crystalline clarity at Battery Studios in London. Religious groups across America condemned the album's title and artwork, inadvertently boosting sales through controversy. The record earned platinum certification in multiple countries. Iron Maiden embarked on the Beast on the Road World Tour, establishing the elaborate stage productions they became legendary for. Dickinson's operatic vocal range and Steve Harris's galloping bass lines created a sound countless bands attempted to replicate. The album sold over 14 million copies worldwide. Number 7, Ozzy Osbourne, Blizzard of Oz. Two years after Black Sabbath fired him, the Prince of Darkness emerged with a solo debut that redefined guitar-driven metal. Released September 20, 1980, Blizzard of Oz introduced the world to Randy Rhoads, whose neoclassical shredding influenced every virtuoso guitarist that followed. Crazy Train became Ozzy's signature song, still blasting through stadium speakers 4 decades later. The album reached number 7 on the Billboard 200. Bassist Bob Daisley and drummer Lee Kerslake provided the thunderous rhythm section behind Rhodes' pyrotechnics. Mr. Crowley showcased Rhodes' classical training with its haunting keyboard intro and intricate solo work. The album achieved quintuple platinum certification in the United States, selling over 5 million copies domestically. Rhodes died in a plane crash in March 1982 at age 25, but his revolutionary playing on this record ensures his legacy endures forever. Before we get to the top 6, which album defined your love of metal? Did any of these records change the way you heard music? Drop a comment and let us know where you're watching from. Number 6, Judas Priest, British Steel. The Birmingham legends stripped their sound to its raw essentials and created heavy metal's most influential record of 1980. Released April 14th, British Steel spawned Breaking the Law and Living After Midnight, 2 anthems that still dominate rock radio. Producer Tom Alam captured the band's aggressive energy at Tittenhurst Park, the former home of John Lennon. Rob Halford's Leather and Studs image on this album defined metal fashion for decades. The album marked Judas Priest's commercial breakthrough in America, eventually earning platinum certification. Glenn Tipton and K.K. Downing's twin guitar attack, combined with Halford's multi-octave screams, created an arena-ready sound. Metal Gods provided the genre with its unofficial anthem. British Steel influenced everyone from Metallica to Pantera, who cited Priest as essential to their development. The record sold over 2 million copies worldwide and remains their defining statement. Number 5, Megadeth, Rust in Peace. Dave Mustaine finally assembled his ultimate lineup, and the results were devastating. Released September 24, 1990, Rust in Peace featured guitarist Marty Friedman and drummer Nick Menza, creating thrash metal's most technically accomplished album. Holy Wars, The Punishment Due opened with one of metal's greatest riffs before evolving through multiple movements. Hangar 18 showcased the band's precision with its 11 guitar solos. The album addressed political themes including religious conflict, nuclear war, and government conspiracy. Tornado of Souls contained what many guitarists consider the greatest metal solo ever recorded. Rust in Peace earned platinum certification in the United States and reached number 23 on the Billboard 200. Critics hailed it as Megadeth's masterpiece, finally establishing Mustaine's band as equals to Metallica. The album influenced technical metal bands for decades. Number 4, Motorhead, Ace of Spades. Lemmy Kilmister and his power trio delivered their most iconic album on November 8, 1980. The title track's opening bass line remains one of rock's most recognizable moments, covered by everyone from heavy metal bands to country artists. Recorded at Jackson Studios in Rickmansworth, England, the album captured Motorhead's unique blend of punk energy and metal heaviness. Producer Vic Mail pushed the band to their limits. Fast Eddie Clarke's guitar work and Phil "Filthy Animal" Taylor's drumming matched Lemmy's bass-driven assault perfectly. The album reached number 4 on the UK Albums Chart, their highest position ever. Songs like Love Me Like a Reptile and The Chase Is Better Than the Cat showcased the trio's raw power. Ace of Spades influenced thrash metal's development, with Metallica's Lars Ulrich citing Motorhead as essential to his drumming style. We're in the top 4 now, and these final albums are true legends. Which of these records did you discover first? Have any of them been in your rotation for decades? Share your stories in the comments below. Number 3. Pantera, Vulgar Display of Power.
We got no time to lose. Your news is all news.
The Texas quartet abandoned their glam metal origins and invented groove metal on February 25, 1992. Dimebag Darrell's crushing riffs on Walk created one of heavy music's most recognizable songs, still triggering mosh pits 3 decades later. Phil Anselmo's aggressive vocal delivery matched the band's stripped-down heaviness perfectly. Producer Terry Date captured the band's power at Pantego Sound Studio, creating an impossibly heavy guitar tone. Mouth for War and This Love demonstrated the band's dynamic range, shifting from brutal aggression to haunting melody. The album achieved double platinum certification in the United States, selling over 2 million copies. Pantera toured relentlessly behind it, converting audiences worldwide. Vinnie Paul's drumming and Rex Brown's bass provided the foundation for Dimebag's revolutionary tone. Vulgar Display of Power influenced every heavy band that emerged in the 1990s, from Lamb of God to Machine Head. Number 2. Slayer, Rain in Blood. 29 minutes of relentless aggression changed extreme metal forever on October 7, 1986. Rick Rubin produced the album at Amigo Studios in North Hollywood, stripping away any excess to create thrash metal's most intense recording. Angel of Death opened with Kerry King's iconic riff, before Tom Araya's lyrics about Nazi doctor Joseph Mengele ignited controversy that haunted the band for decades. Columbia Records refused to distribute it. Dave Lombardo's drumming reached speeds previously unheard in metal, influencing every extreme drummer who followed. Raining Blood closed the album with Building Thunder before erupting into chaos. Geffen Records eventually released it through their subsidiary, and it reached number 94 on the Billboard 200 despite virtually no radio airplay. Rain in Blood achieved gold certification and influenced death metal, black metal, and grindcore. Many critics consider it the greatest thrash album ever recorded. Number 1. Black Sabbath, Black Sabbath. On Friday, the 13th of February 1970, 4 young men from Birmingham created heavy metal. The opening notes of the title track, featuring the tritone interval known as the Devil's Chord, announced something unprecedented in rock music. Tony Iommi's factory accident had cost him 2 fingertips, forcing him to downtune his guitar and develop the heavy sound that launched an entire genre. Vertigo Records released it with minimal expectations. The album reached number 8 in the UK and number 23 on the Billboard 200, shocking an industry that dismissed it as crude and uncommercial. Critics savaged it, but fans embraced its darkness immediately. NIB, The Wizard, and Behind the Wall of Sleep demonstrated range beyond the title track's horror. Every heavy metal band owes something to this record. 54 years later, it remains the genre's big bang, the moment everything began.